Hey, welcome to another update on our world mining account. So I covered the updates of what's been going on with my Hashflare account yesterday, and today I'm going to cover what's been going on with my world mining account. Now, for those of you who don't watch my other videos, I have been sick the last few weeks and have not had a voice to be able to record any videos. For those of you that heard this before, well, I apologize, but I just want to be clear. So I believe the last time I made an update was around 6/7, and I do plan on doing these weekly. It's just unfortunately I've had to go 20 days or so where I couldn't talk, so I'm having to do them now. I'm actually doing this video on Friday the 29th, mostly just so that I can get an update out and make sure that it's ready to go, because I don't want to go any further. And we will pick up on a regular schedule with the world mining videos going up on Sunday again. So on the 7th, I had a total hash rate of 916 gigahash per second. And that was making $1.23 a day. And that was working out pretty well, I guess. But I transferred over some mining cash that I'd had. So this isn't like real cash, but like money that I got from mining on the 9th, and that brought me up to 916 gigahash on server 1, and then I added in server 2 at 2.333 gigahash per second, which started taking me up to $4.27. So I was getting $3.04 on server 2 and $1.23 on server 1. Now, I kind of got cocky on the 11th and transferred something out of my exchange trading account. So I transferred about $200 out of there, and the fees took out some money. But that brought me up to $5.08 on server 2 a day and $1.40 on server 1. And that took our hash rate up to these figures, which didn't work out too bad. But it still wasn't where I wanted to be, making $6.48 a day. Now, $6.48 a day is really nothing to sneeze at. However, it does not get us into a position where we would be reinvesting every day or every other day. Instead, it put us in a position where we were investing every 3 days, which was not where I wanted to be. So I did kick in some cash on this day and said, okay, we'll get this up to a point where we are. And you can see some other cash investments I made here from mining investments that I have, to get that up to as close to $15 every 2 days as I could, while naturally bringing it up there and not totally driving it over the edge with spending my own money to do so. And as the month progressed, about the 19th, we reached a point where we were making $7.56 a day, which was a target that I wanted to hit, because this puts us in a situation where we can reinvest every other day. So every other day I've been reinvesting, and it started out at 1552, went up to 1580, 1608, and it just continues to go up, 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 and up, and our daily income continues to go up. Now, keeping in mind our goal, which is to buy a Jeep, this puts us in a situation where we would probably walk away with about $2,900 at the end of this whole thing, if we kept the profits every day for a year, after reinvesting, of course. Where does that put us? Well, that puts us in the territory of buying a very old, rundown YJ with a 4-cylinder engine, which is not ideal and certainly not what I'm looking for. However, it puts us in a range where we are actually looking at being able to reach a part of our goal. So we are in the territory now where things are going to start moving up through the ranks of what we can buy and what we can't buy. Now, our target is to buy a Jeep. From the way things are looking, I don't think it's going to be a new one, but it'll at least put us in a position where we will be able to buy something, or at least heavily contribute towards buying something, if not a new one. So we'll see how that works out. And again, I'm still not 100% convinced that this isn't completely a Ponzi scheme. However, I still just can't understand why anybody would put together a Ponzi scheme these days with everything that's going on with everyone who has. So looking at our total profits, and I did try mining on the World Mining Pool since they've made that available, and it just wasn't really profitable for me because I was making pennies every hour, whereas I make, well, I probably would have made about 25 cents for the day, and on Mining Pool Hub I make at least $7-8 a day. So that is off the target where we need to be, and it just wasn't profitable to run my machine on here, probably because of them doing kryptonite, and kryptonite does not work very well with my setup. So I have earned a total of $160.95 as of right now, and I have a balance of nothing because I've reinvested everything. But this is our hash rate on the two servers, and as you saw, we are bringing in about $8.30 a day. So that's not too bad. Now, I do want to do a video the next time and show how you reinvest with your balance. So I'll probably hold off and do one of those on Sunday. So I'll probably take whatever day the reinvestment is and either do it that day, or I will hold on until that day to do it. So we'll see how that works out, but I'll try to plan so Sunday I can actually do a reinvestment so that I can show it in the next video. And with reinvesting every other day, it works out pretty well. So what we're running into is looking at server 1 and server 2. We're about here on our maximum amount of hash rate, which means we're going to run out of hash rate at about $1,647 of reinvestment, and then everything's going to have to go to server 2, which has a $150 minimum investment and a maximum investment of about $6,970 to max it out. I don't know if we're going to do that. I don't know if we're going to be able to. I don't know if we're going to get scammed out before then or not, but hey, I'm not saying this is a scam. I'm just saying this is potentially a scam, because when you actually look at the figures, I'm not making this much on most of my other investments. So that's just something to take into account. I mean, I'm sure they may be doing some other things like exchange trading and mining very profitable coins, because I did notice one coin today went up 341%. So if you were mining that coin, you probably made out pretty well because the difficulty's low, because it's a new coin. So that could have been helpful. I may be doing stuff like that, targeting things like newer coins that are not really public mined yet or whatnot, but it just seems unlikely with the amount of payout that this is actually going to be what I think it's going to be at the end. So we'll see what happens. But I know they also have pretty high withdrawal rates, and that's been brought up in some of the comments. Withdrawal of interest. My internet's running really slow right now because I'm uploading a couple other videos. But if you want to withdraw Bitcoin, you have to have 0.03 Bitcoin in order to withdraw. And I can't remember how much that is right now. Let's look it up. That would be $249.25 today's figure for Bitcoin. So you need about $250 to do a withdrawal. And honestly, that's not that hard. It's high, but it's not that hard. If you wanted to do pay year, it's $5. If you wanted to do an ADV cash, it's $5. Perfect money, it's $5, but none of those will work for me. So I actually have to do them through Bitcoin. So the one thing that I don't like is when they divided up the pool balance versus the earned balance. You can't just draw the money into your balance. So I can't take this 2 cents and pull it in. It's just going to sit there. The 36 cents that I had before, with 34 cents I had before, was from using their mining software and trying that out. Also did not work out well for me. But honestly, Nice Hash worked out better than the mining software from World Mining for me. I know people get good hash rates on it. I've seen people who do well with it, but it does not work in every situation, as no single mining coin is going to suit everybody's mining rig. But that's to be expected. And yeah, I put my affiliate link in the description, but no, nobody's signed up for it. And I'm honestly not that torn up about it, because I can't really say this is not a scam, so I'm not heavily recommending it. But if you believe that it isn't and want to sign up, by all means, use my code, or don't. It doesn't matter to me. That's not the purpose of this. I'm not trying to make tons of money. Just showing that investing some money, what it pays out, and setting a goal for something I think is realistic, as long as everything is on the up and up. You could track my progress on the spreadsheet. Oh, I'm losing my voice again. You can track my project on the spreadsheet, which I have shared on Google Drive. The link is in the description below, and you can check it out at any time. I update it usually as soon as they post earnings to my account, and you can see how things develop and where they go. So this will continue through the end of the project. I already have started putting in figures for July, so that will be carried over. And I'll continue to update this on a weekly basis, and hopefully I'll be able to make videos on it on a weekly basis as well. But that's it for this week, and like I said, it is Friday, late at night. I am doing this video simply just to make sure that an update does go out. I have some things that I have to do this weekend, so I don't want my schedule to interfere with videos that I promised I would put out. I have enough things I have to do to catch up on right now, so we will definitely have to work through that. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and please stop back and watch more in this series. See ya!